It's Greg again with Heck Yeah, You Can Cook. We're here, we're changing a couple things, new camera angle, learning how to do this thing. I've got a lot of friends that have asked about my cooking before, so that's where this is coming from. And so we're going to go through a few steps. Today we're going to make gluten-free chicken nuggets. If you have a family member like I do who cannot eat gluten, but you know, you go to the store and it's harder and harder to find pre-made chicken nuggets, and actually you probably shouldn't be eating that product too often anyway. So I've got a few things here. We're going to show you how to do this today. First, we're going to use flaxseed for our coating. For Body Up, this is ground flaxseed. Get it at your local grocer. You're going to use 1 cup. Got 2 tablespoons of Kickin Chicken by Weber. It's quite a good spice. You can buy a spice blend. You can put things you like in there. Garlic powder, onion powder, cumin, curry, things that you may like into this. It's up to you. I'm just kind of showing you a method today. All right, we got 2 eggs beaten. We're going to use that in a little bit here for our egg wash. Parchment paper is chef's and cook's best friend. We're going to use that in a couple different ways. You're going to need a cooling grid along with a lined with parchment paper cooking sheet. You're taking the cooling rack and you're putting it in there. More to come on that. Some spray olive oil. I suggest olive oil, but you can use other oils. And over here I have got 2.5 to 3 pounds of cubed chicken breast. And I'm going to show you real quick before we go any further how we cube it. Very sharp knife. You have chicken breast right here. Run this through and create just about pieces about this size. Show that the camera won't use that one. Pieces about this size. All right. So as you're cutting this, make sure you put that in there. I'm gonna probably leave that bit in there. That was hysterical. The cat's gonna be very happy in a minute. Finish cutting that. The sharper the knife, the easier this job. Once again, pieces no bigger than this, okay? Now, a little secret to making these even better. Flatten that out. Notice it's on a different cutting board from the one I used the vegetables for. Double some parchment paper. Parchment paper folded twice to fit to cover that. Another nice gadget, little mallet, $8.99 on Internet. Use the side with the little raised pyramids, so to speak, cones. Just lightly tap on to the chicken. That'll make the chicken a little more uniform and also allow the coating to stick. If you want to get really fancy, you do it on both sides, but just kind of flattens it down, makes it more even, and softens it just a little bit. Put that in the sink, throw that away, and since you've been touching the raw chicken, we're going to go ahead and wash our hands again, even though we're going to hit it one more time. Just because you don't want to cross-contaminate anything, especially the measuring cups you're about to use. Alright? So you take your flaxseed, handy dandy Ziploc bag, put it in. Notice I didn't add any salt. This blend has salt in it. If you like to add salt, that is fine. In it goes. Just shake it up. How'd that song go by the car? Shake it up. Alright, I'm not paid to sing. Really not paid to do this either. Just having some fun, showing my friends some of the methods I use for cooking. Now, my wife went where she couldn't have gluten, and so it was very difficult for her to have some things. So what we had to end up doing was making a gluten-free menu. So what we got here is you take the chicken, and I'm going to hit pause in a second because I'm going to show you a couple pieces. I usually do this 2 at a time, maybe 3. In it goes. Dip it in the egg white, in the egg matter. Here it goes. Let me move this over here so you can see a little better as I'm doing it. In, you have 2 hands. Look at that. All right. These are so small. This will help. The egg helps it adhere. Gets a little slick sometimes. On it goes. Shake it. What you're going to do, and I usually move this to the cutting board to give me a raised surface, so it's right here. You're going to take and you're going to set them out. As you can see, these are very well covered, and you're going to spread them out. Now, a little secret before you put them down, simply spray the cooking grid, and then save a little time, spray each nugget as you come out. I'm not going to sit here and bore you as I do the rest of these. We'll see the finished product in just a second. Okay, everybody, I hope you had fun prepping. I think that took about, 8 to 10 minutes to prep all of that. One thing I made sure is after I finished, wipe down the counters very good with the disinfectant. When you're working with egg, working with chicken, every surface they got touched, make sure your kids, if they're helping, wash their hands. As you can see, this is something fun the kids can do. Now, we have preheated our oven. This is a good time to do that while you're prepping the chicken and rolling it in the flax seed mixture. And put it in the oven at 375 degrees on the baking setting. We got a thermometer here. All right, we're gonna find our thickest nugget. Make sure you get it in there good, but not all the way through. All the way through is no good. What happens then? You're not getting any temperature reading, or it's misreading it. Your chicken won't come out well. So the biggest piece, because you want them all to cook evenly, I cooked this to 165, okay? And we'll look at it with an oven shot when it comes out of the oven in just a minute. Your gluten-free chicken nuggets. Careful with that. Once again, this is Greg from Heck Yeah, You Can Cook. Second recipe we've done online here, so we move the camera a little closer. You can't see me as well. It's not necessarily a bad thing. But this one is we're going to finish up the chicken nuggets so we can see them as they're coming out of the oven. After these are finished, you can store these in the freezer along with the other nuggets. Just make sure you shake them out good before you put them. Let them cool thoroughly, okay? And then put them in your freeze, and you can pull them out. And people have gluten-free nuggets, and you also know that these aren't as processed and have all the stuff in them that some of the other companies like to put in to keep them preserved. Please make sure you like and share. And if you like this recipe or any other recipes on this show, please go to heckyeahYouCanCook, okay, at gmail.com. All right, Mr. Timer's going off. That means these bad boys are ready. I unplug it here so I don't have an accident as you come through. Pull these out of the oven. There you go. As you can see right here, nice and crispy. Couple of bread came off. That's gonna happen to any chicken nugget, no matter how you cut it. Let these cool for a good bit until they're cool to the touch. You can serve them once again with French fries. You can serve them again with green beans, and they dip really well. So I hope everyone had a good time. If you like this recipe or any others, please go to heckyeahYouCanCook at gmail.com. Just email me and I will send the recipe that you would like. And also, please hit that subscribe button and like and share with your friends as we're getting started here on Heck Yeah, You Can Cook. Thanks, everybody.